Welcome back, my friends, to another episode of Shivadas Ambient. So in this episode, I wanted to talk about how ambient music and music in general and playing my guitars helped to save my life. Now, I had been playing guitar since 1977. A couple of years later, after I started playing guitar, I got into a couple of different bands. I played in rock bands around the Detroit area at bars and clubs through the mid-'80s. And then once our band broke up, my buddy, who was the lead guitarist in the band, we decided to quit being in a band because there's just so much work and we were working full-time jobs. And so we decided to just play acoustic guitar, and we got into bluegrass music. So we played a lot of bluegrass, learned a lot of the old traditional bluegrass songs. And then eventually in the 90s, I got interested in fingerstyle guitar, just fingerstyle acoustic guitar. And that's when I bought my first real acoustic guitar. I bought an Alvarez Yayari in the spring of 1990, and I started learning fingerstyle guitar, very complex things that required a long time for me to learn, like pieces by Alex DeGrassi, Will Ackerman, Ed Gearhart, people like this who used a lot of alternative tunings as well. So I was into that for a while, and then I started getting interested in yoga, and I started, because I was so interested in yoga and yoga music, I started getting interested in doing what is called as kirtan, which is call and response chanting. And traditionally it was with Indian instruments, harmonium and tablas and sitars and things like that. But you know, in our culture, here in the United States at least anyway, and of course around the world today, people started introducing modern instruments into kirtan music, guitar and stuff like that. So I went back to just strumming guitar and chanting yoga things. And we ended up starting a band called Vishnu Blue. My then girlfriend and I, who's now my wife, and a friend of ours who is a really good drummer who plays the drum kit but also plays hand drums, djembes, frame drums, and things like that. He played with us, so we still kind of do that. But and I was enjoying it. I was enjoying creating my own rhythms, my own melodies, and things like that. And I did get to be a pretty decent rhythm guitar player. Wasn't so good at playing leads, and I was never really interested in playing leads, but I was a pretty good rhythm guitar player, had pretty good rhythm, just kind of came naturally for me. But then something happened in the beginning of 2016. I had a stroke. And that stroke was devastating for me. I really honestly didn't think that I'd ever be able to function again. And my wife really saved my life from that stroke and brought me back to life, but that's another story. The result of that stroke was that I lost a lot of functionality and coordination on the right side of my body, which still isn't totally resolved. But I couldn't strum any longer. I could barely form chords on my left hand. I could barely hold a guitar pick. But I struggled through it. I tried to strum the guitar as best as I could with my yoga band, and but it was just frustrating, and I couldn't coordinate my singing with my strumming. So it was just really a total disaster, and it wasn't fun for me anymore. I just felt like I was struggling with it, and we abandoned it for quite a while. And then in around 2019, we were doing a yoga class one time, and my girlfriend asked me if I wanted to play some music during the yoga class, some live music. So I decided to play the harmonium because the harmonium is much easier. You know, you're just making chords on the keyboard with your right hand, and you pump because it's a bellows-based instrument, a reed-based instrument. I'll do another video on the harmonium, but it's much easier for me to play. And then I had the idea to just use my iPad to create some drone sounds in the background, and played my acoustic guitar plugged in through an amp. And I just played some kind of simple notes and things like that, things that I could do. Because the year prior, in 2018, my meditation teacher, who's a very good guitar player, great instrumental player, plays tablas, sitar, a multi-instrumentalist, said he recommended that I not play anything that would cause me to get stressed out or to feel bad. He said only play things that make you feel good. So I started to try to learn to play rhythm guitar again. Now, I still haven't really gotten back to the place I was in strumming, you know, rhythmically that I was prior to my stroke. But I started to do these live music yoga classes, and it was just more like kind of ambient. And then in 2020, when COVID hit, if you remember that pivotal time in our culture, because our yoga studio, we stopped having classes. We started streaming classes, and I had a lot of free time on my hands, so I was watching a lot of YouTube channels, and I came across this channel called Chords of Orion. It's a man named Bill Vencil, who's a guitar player, his channel is dedicated to ambient music. So he plays a lot of ambient music, teaches how to play ambient music, and also reviews a lot of guitar effect pedals and things like that. So I started watching that, and Bill Vencil and Chords of Orion were really ultimately responsible for me finding new life playing guitar, and it really inspired me to get back into doing something creative. I started buying a lot of pedals, experimenting with a lot of pedals. I watched tons of videos, not just Chords of Orion channel, but a lot of channels reviewing a lot of different pedals, and I've bought and sold a lot of pedals since then. But I really, ambient music really inspired me because it was something that I could do. I've got 3 guitars now. I've got what I think is a pretty solid pedal board set up. I'll do another review of my full pedal board, the signal chain, what pedals I use, and so forth. It can always change, but for right now, I'm pretty satisfied with it. I've done a lot of yoga classes where I've played ambient music, and it's just really inspired me, and it's brought me back to life. So it really kind of saved my life because I was very depressed during those years after my stroke. I was depressed. I mean, I was grateful that I was still alive, but I was depressed that I couldn't do a lot of the things that I could do previously, like play my guitar. You know, since I was 17 years old back in 1977, guitar was a part of my life, and music was a part of my life, a big part of my life, and playing music was a part of my life all through the years. So it really brought me back to something that I could do. So this is how ambient music saved my life, how Chords of Orion, the channel, and Bill Vencil inspired me so much to get back into this. And he's even made some videos talking about just playing music for your own benefit and as therapy. And that's what I've gotten out of it mostly. The creativity in the process when I'm sitting down here in my practice space. I'll just sit here. Sometimes I'll have the lights down low and I'll just sit and play. And it just makes me feel good. And it's very meditative for me. So this is why I like to share my music as often as I can in yoga classes and things like that with other people. So thank you to Bill Vencil and Chords of Orion. Well, there's also other channels that have inspired me, but I think Chords of Orion has been the main impetus for me getting back into guitar and finding something that I can do that makes me feel good. So in future videos, my friends, again, I will walk you through my pedal board setup, what I've done. I mean, I'm not an expert at pedal boards. I'm not an expert at tone, but I have done a lot of research to try to put the pedal board together as best as I can. So I'll do some videos on that. I'll also do a walkthrough of my practice space here where I practice and play my guitar. I do hope to continue to evolve this space so that I can record down here as well. So that's what's in the future. And just final thing, just a quick thing if you're watching this to the end, is that because ambient music and sound healing is so important to me, I do hope to interview some other sound healers. I do have some people on tap that will include not only other guitarists, but also people that do gongs and singing bowls, do sound therapy, sound healing, sound baths, things like that. So I do hope to interview some of these people. I've already reached out to a lot of them. So that's my quick story, my friends. Perhaps in some other videos I'll go into more depth, can talk about the guitars I use and the guitars that I've had throughout my career as a guitar player. All right, my friends, thank you for listening. Please subscribe to my channel here. I'd like to grow a nice channel of just regular people that are looking to play ambient music. And it's so easy to play ambient music today. You don't need a lot of skill. You don't need a lot of technical skill or anything like that. I found my own way of doing it, and in future videos I'll share some of that as well. Have a great day, everyone. Blessings to you. See you next time. Bye-bye.